So why don't you introduce yourself to us a little bit?
Hi all, my name is Jane Lurkins, and I'm currently a grad student at Pebbletown University, PU. I'm a psychology major, and I live in the dorms, which I guess is a little unconventional for grad students, but I just really like the atmosphere of the dorms and the opportunities they offer. And besides, everyone here has been so helpful, and I've met so many people. Now, I found this guy on Craigslist, and he has decided to help me make this little documentary, no questions asked. Right, Carl?
Right, Jane.
I just want people to know who I am. And in this day and age of the YouTube and such, where anyone can get famous overnight, I just want to join them, So hi, viewers. You are watching the beginning of greatness here, and I hope you enjoy the ride.
Okay, so tell us about what you do in your spare time.
Well, in my spare time, I'm just, an average college kid. I just walk around campus, I eat, I study, I sleep in on weekends. Basically everything a college kiddo would do, I do. But the studying is what's important. I need to make sure I do that. Oh, how about I show you some pictures from my college experiences? I just finished the scrapbook this morning, and it's called My Life as Jane. These were some of the greatest moments I've had here. Finding the pictures was a little tough because nobody tagged me in them on Facebook, but once I finally found them, printing them was a must. I know that not everybody gets to experience college the same way, and I'm just thankful that I've had all these opportunities. I know a lot of people would kill to go to such a great school and meet such interesting people, and believe me, so would I.
Yes, actually, tell us about that. In a world of lackluster kidnappers, you claim to be the best serial kidnapper out there. Or that's what your email said anyway. Do you want to expand on that?
Yeah, basically, whenever I get the opportunity, I like to go around and take people. It makes me feel closer to them, which doesn't always happen otherwise. Kidnapping is a bonding experience, and I'm just thankful I've been able to do it here. It's such a big school, and there's so many people to choose from. And one of these days, I'm just hoping I'll find the one.
Now what do you mean by the one?
Oh, well, from what my parents have told me so far, one night, my dad was walking around this very campus, and my mom, holler at me, Christy. Well, she decided that he would be her next victim. Target. Let's say target. Victim makes it sound like it's a crime or something. Anyway, she kidnapped him and took him to her secret hideout and kept him there till the chloroform wore off. She says it was the most agonizing 2 days of her life. But when he finally came to, she says it was love at first sight. He says that it took another 2 weeks for the Stockholm Syndrome to set in, but she doesn't seem to remember that at all. Anyway, I'm just trying to channel her, and hopefully I'll find love one of these days, even though she says that it might not be the best way to meet people. I'm even staying in her old dorm room. It still smells like her.
Okay, fair enough. So what do you do with all the people that don't fall in love with you after you take them?
Well, I can't let them go. They've seen my face. What if I see them on campus afterwards? That would just be an awkward situation, and I'd rather avoid it. So yeah.
Yes, I see. Now what goes into kidnapping somebody?
Well, how I do it depends on the person. Sometimes it's a quick grab, and sometimes it's just this whole process. But one thing that stays the same is what I wear. All black clothes. Every single time. They really match my pigmentation, and they're really slimming, so I can find smaller spaces to hide in. Now, as for how I do it, it's actually probably easier if I just show you. Why don't we go see what I'm setting up for later tonight?
Okay, let's do that.
Now that's Josie, my next target. She's a great girl, great personality, TAs for some language class or whatever. She's got great arms too, not mommish at all. Anyways, she's always up here doing work till all hours of the night. So by the time she goes home, it's crime kidnapping time. Now, I've got all of this figured out already, and I kind of want it to be a surprise. But don't worry, I'll give you a little sneak peek to get you excited. Now, there's some elevators back there, and we don't want her going through those, so I'll just put these up. She won't even second guess them. She'll head straight for these stairs, and we'll see where everything goes from there. I mean, she'll go down the stairs, and then she'll hear footsteps, and she'll wonder aloud, who's there? And then when there's no response but the footsteps continue, that's when she'll get really nervous. Now this is the bridge, always my favorite. She'll be walking through here really quickly, trying to calm herself down, thinking it was all in her head, no one's actually following her. You know, she'll get to those doors, she'll be like, all right, I'm okay, like no one's actually following, I'm just imagining all of it. She'll open the door, well, that's when I'll come through those doors, and she'll realize that the shit's hitting the fan. Now, we're on the second floor. I don't want her here anymore, so I'm gonna send her downstairs. There's some benches over there that I'm gonna set up in a roadblock. She won't want to deal with them. She'll head straight for the stairs. She won't even think that I set them up that way. She'll think drunk people did it. Because that's what drunk kids do. They try to build stuff out of things that shouldn't be built with. Okay, so she wouldn't have seen me for a while by now because I've gone around outside. She'll think she's safer inside. She'll think she'll run into somebody she knows. No. Now here, this door is the closest door, so Josie's gonna come running for this one, and she's gonna be scared out of her mind because she's just gonna have to, she just saw me coming for her. So I don't wanna make it too difficult for her. So I'm gonna prop this door open with this little piece of cardboard. And then she'll just like claw her way in. She's gonna get inside. Am I gonna lose her here? No. This is where she's gonna think she outsmarted me. She's gonna think that I think she's gonna run straight up the stairs and look for her roommates or like hide in her room. Then she's gonna go straight for the basement. And I know that. That's where her journey comes to an end. So let's get this party started.